Okay, everyone. So let's discuss about the remaining part of the chapter here. So far, we have seen about what is the definition of resources. Then we have also seen that what are the classification of resources. Then I have explained you about the resources development as well as what are the over exploitation of the resources. Then I have explained you the solution also, that is sustainable development. Okay, now we will also discuss about the resource planning, because planning of the resources are also very important here. So resource planning we will discuss now. So let's write here a resource planning. So why resource planning is very important? First of all, you need to understand. So beta, you just understand, see that resources are not available in one places, and all the resources are not available in one places. It is distributed throughout the country. Okay, suppose some particular state is rich in some particular resources, some other states are rich in some other resources, so it is diversified, it is distributed throughout the country. So that is why, for having balanced distribution of resources, equal distribution of resources, we need resource planning. That is very important. For example, if you see, we have Arunachal Pradesh, which is very good in terms of water availability, but if you see the infrastructure development, that is very average in Arunachal Pradesh. Similarly, if you see Rajasthan, so in Rajasthan you have great availability of sunlight, but if you see the water availability, so it is very less in Rajasthan, so that is so in that way you can simply say that the resources and the particular distribution of it is not good in all the places equally, and if you are doing resource planning very nicely, then you can also narrow down the differences and the gap between the rich and poor. So that is why resource planning is very important. Now the next very important question is how you can do resource planning. So for doing resource planning in a best possible manner, you have three very important steps. So the first step is to identify the resource, identification of the resource, identification of the resource, identification of the resource, identification of the resources. How we can do the identification? So first of all, you have to make the inventory. Okay, you have to make the inventory. Now what is the meaning of inventory? Inventory means list of all the resources that is available in your location. So this is the inventory. Inventory means list, in bracket I will also write that list of all the resources which is available. Then apart from that, how you will identify it? So for identification you can do the survey, you can do the survey, you can also do the mapping, understood, mapping, fine, and the qualitative and quantitative measurement also you can take. So these are the particular things which is very important for the identification, fine. Apart from that, the option of second step. So after making the list of the resources, then you have to use that resources. How you will use that? You know that these are the list of the resources, but you have to use it also, so evolving a planning structure. The second one is evolving a planning, okay, evolving a planning structure. In that way, what we will do, we will try to find the appropriate technology so that you can use those resources, so here you will find appropriate technology, first of all. The second one is, first one is I think clear, that is appropriate technology. Second one is also very important, that is skills. To operate those technologies you need skillful people. So skills as well as institution. Okay, so institution will be also required here, institutions, fine, where you can do the production and all, fine. So here this is very important, second step. Now the third one, that is C, is what? This planning should be matched. This planning should match with the national planning, so the development plan, the resource planning should match with the national planning. Okay, so your plan should match with national planning. With what? National planning. Plan should match with national planning. Understood? So example I am giving here. Suppose our nation want to explore more for renewable energies like wind energy, water energy, as well as solar energy, but you are only and only exploring in non-renewable energies like coal and petroleum and all. Fine. So if you are exploring more on the coal and petroleum, but your country wants to explore more on the solar energy, wind energy, water energy, है ना? So are your planning is matching with the national planning? No, it is not matching. So make sure that your planning should also match with the national planning. Then only it will go properly. Your planning will be done properly. Fine. So I hope this all 3 points are clear to all of you. Now after that, the next video, next part we will see we will see about the land resources. Basically, two topics are left in this chapter. That is land resources and soil as a resource. है ना? Land as a resource and soil as a resource, that we will see the next topic. So let's rub the board and then we will start land as a resource and then soil as a resource. Fine. Thank you.